Remove any tape and open the top of the box. Once you have opened the box, you will find our printed assembly guide in a plastic bag containing all items listed above. Remove the bag from the box, open it, and take out all the items that are listed above. Once you have done this, slide the saddle and post upward to remove from the top section of the box. Please put it aside. Remove the top of the section of the cardboard where the assembly guide, tool bag, and saddle were stored. To do this, remove the top section of the box by pulling on the middle handle hole. Put this section of the cardboard box on the side and continue. After you have removed the top section of the box, you will find your brand new bike. You will see the front wheel on the right side of the bike. Remove the front wheel from the box and put it on the side against the box or any nearby wall or structure. To prevent damage to the frame and/or seat post, it is important to have a minimum amount of seat post insertion in the seat tube. The seat post must be inserted into the frame deep enough so the minimum insertion maximum extension mark, where applicable, on the seat post is not visible. Once you are done with all the unpacking step above, we're going to start with the seat post installation. Grab the seat post you set aside and follow the instructions below. Using the corresponding hex key, loosen the seat collar bolt. For carbon frame bicycles, apply carbon assembly paste in the seat tube. Depending on the model of the bike, you will need to install either a seat clamp or a wedge seat clamp. Take the wedge seat clamp you set aside from the plastic bag and insert onto the front part of the seat tube with the bolt facing the frame. After you have installed the wedge seat clamp, grab the seat post and slide it into the seat tube of the bike. You will need to hold the wedge seat clamp forward while you are sliding the seat post in. Set the saddle height to your desired position. Using the torque wrench and corresponding hex bit, torque the seat collar bolt to the specified torque settings found on the seat post collar and/or in the user manual. Once you are done installing the seat post, we will proceed with the installation of the front wheel. Please follow the instructions below. Stand on the hex side of the through axle, which is located on the bottom of the fork. Pull the bike up from the handlebars and remove through the axle using the corresponding hex key. Rotate through axle counter-clockwise to remove. One through axle is completely removed, please set aside. Remove the front brake pad spacer from the caliper of the fork by pulling the space outward. It will require a little bit of force. The spacer is a flat plastic red part. Install the front wheel of the fork, ensuring the disc brake tire is between the brake pads. Lightly grease the shaft of the through axle and slide it through the frame from the left side of the bicycle. Using a torque wrench and corresponding hex bit, tighten the through axle clockwise to the specified torque setting found on the axle and/or in the user manual. Once you're done installing the front wheels, we will proceed with the installation of the pedals. To do this, you will have to remove the bike from the box. Depending on the type, pedals are installed using either a flat wrench or a hex key. Remove the pedal from their packaging and locate the L and R markings. Lightly grease the threads of the L pedal and insert it into the left crank arm. Using the flat wrench, tighten the pedal in place, counterclockwise rotation. Repeat these steps for the right pedal R on the right crank arm, drive side clockwise rotation. Once you have finished all the steps above, you should be ready to ride your brand new bike.